Dear students and friends, let us now start with the second part of the direct and indirect speech. Here we are mainly concentrating on the changes regarding the tenses. So we have to know how the sentence changes into indirect speech and how the changes regarding the tenses are applied. So in this part we are mainly concentrating on the present tense. So we'll go in detail with the examples. Okay, let us start with the explanation of the different rules. Change in tenses. If the reporting verb is in the present or the future tense, the tense of the reported speech is not changed. So mainly when we are changing the sentence from direct to indirect, we have to concentrate on the reporting verb. And if that is in the present or the future tense, the tense of the reported speech is not changed. We don't change the tense of the reported speech or the indirect speech. Examples: Rupa says, I want a glass of water. Rupa says. So your reporting verb is here. So now when you change this sentence into indirect speech, we don't change the tense of the sentence. Rupa says that she wants a glass of water. She wants a glass of water. The sentence is put as it is, but one change you can observe is I want. So there I, the pronoun, is changed to she, because here the speaker or the person who tells this is a female. By the name you come to know. So I want a glass of water, it changes to she wants a glass of water. So here you see the conjunction, then this is a reporting verb. Next example, Rohit will say, I want to read. Will say. So here again it refers to the future, or which will be done in future, or maybe it can also be referred as the simple present. Rohit will say, I want to read. Rohit will say that he wants to read. So again the reporting verb, it is in future or the simple present. So wherein we don't go to change the tense of the reported speech, but we have only changed the pronoun again. I want to read. He means Rohit wants to read. So there is a change regarding the verb. Want has changed to wants because it is third person singular. Here it is first person singular. Here also you have first person singular. This is third person singular. So this is one main thing you have to keep it in your mind regarding the changes when it is in, that is, the future tense or the present, especially when the reporting verb is in that tense. If the direct speech expresses a historical fact, then the tense of the direct speech will not change. Again, if the direct speech is telling about a historical fact or any facts, so we are not going to change the tense of the indirect speech. See example, the teacher said, the sun rises in the east. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Now we are not changing here. We are not at all changing the tense because it is a fact, universal truth. So the sun rises in the east. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. There is no changes. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the tense of the reported speech will change as follows. Will change as follows. Now follow this rules, and it is put one by one with the examples so that you can easily understand all the rules. Now simple present. The sentence, it is put in simple present and your reporting verb is also in past tense. She said, Ravi sings well. Ravi sings well. It is in simple present. Now when it is changed to indirect speech, that is, the change in the tense will be simple past. The sentence is in simple present. The change in the tense will be simple past. Observe the changes. She said that Ravi sang well. So Ravi sings well changes into Ravi sang well. Next, the sentence will be, or the sentence is in present continuous or progressive. You call it as continuous or progressive. So when you write the sentence in continuous or progressive, we use these helping verbs am, is, are. For first person singular, I am. Then is. The third person singular, he or she is. And when they are in plural, they are or we are. So like this, the helping verb will be used in the sentence. See here, there is an example. There is an example. Meera said, children are dancing. Meera said, children are dancing. So it is in present continuous. Now when you change it into indirect, the sentence changes to past continuous progress. The sentence changes into past continuous or progressive, that is was or were. Meera said that children were dancing. So here children are dancing. It is put into within the inverted comma. Now when it changes, it becomes children were dancing. Meera said that. Again you have that conjunctions there. Here the tense of the sentence, again present perfect. So when you use present perfect, you will be having the have forms, that is has and have. He said, I have cooked food. He said, I have cooked food. What is the tense when it is changed to indirect speech? Past perfect. So for the past perfect, it is had. Had is used. He said that he had cooked food. He had cooked food. See, one more thing you have to observe here is have or has. When you use, the verb will be in its past participle form. The verb will be in its past participle form. Cook, cooked, cooked. So here when it changes to the indirect speech, I has become he. Now this is the change of the direct speech. When the sentence is in present perfect, it will change to past perfect. Present perfect continuous. If the sentence is in present perfect continuous, she said to me, I have seen you driving the car. I have seen you driving. I have seen you driving. That is present perfect continuous or progressive here. Perfect progressive. See the changes here. Past perfect continuous. The tense changes to past perfect continuous. She said to me, the same thing will be there, that she had seen me driving the car. Past perfect continuous. Have seen, had seen driving. So have seen driving changes to had seen driving. The ing form. When it is progressive or when it is continuous, then you will have this ing form. So you can see that here also. When it is continuous, you will have the ing form. Okay? When it is simple present, it will be in the normal form. The verb will be in the normal form. Sing, sings. When it is in the past, it is sang. Now when it is in continuous and progressive, you will have the ing form. So here also you have the ing form with the help of am, is, are. Here it is was, were. It is the past tense of am, is and are. Now here I already explained has, have, past participle form of the verb. Here also it is had and the past participle form of the verb. So mainly what you have to keep it in your mind is when the sentences are in simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. So these are all the different forms of present tense. So most of them will change to the past. simple present to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. So this is very important. This also you can go on reading again and again. So this part, what I have done here, it mainly concentrates on the different aspects that we see when we change the sentence that is in present tense from direct to indirect. So most of the sentences are there in present tense, or all the types of present tense. When they change from direct to indirect, you have to follow all these rules. So go through the video and try to fill in or solve some of the exercises regarding this, so that you can know all the rules regarding these changes. Thank you. Keep watching the videos.